Hello guys, this is the Drifting Lemur, and today we're back with another video talking about Minecraft Dungeons. Today guys, I'm bringing you with a new video, and today we're going to talk about everything we know about the Minecraft Dungeons Hidden Depths DLC. This is a new DLC in the Minecraft Dungeons Season Pass that is coming out soon. We have a release date, which is May 26th, the 1-year anniversary of Minecraft Dungeons. So that's pretty cool. Not only are we getting the DLC content, we're also getting some free DLC content that I'll be reviewing in the article that Minecraft Dungeons has posted on the Minecraft site. So let's go ahead and review what it says. Dive into a new Minecraft Dungeons adventure just in time for summer. Minecraft Dungeons is making a splash on May 26th with the new DLC, Hidden Depths. This won't be your average day at the beach, though. You will have to fight a spreading corruption that has reached the darkest depths of the ocean. Hey, it wouldn't be Minecraft Dungeons if it were easy, right? Of course not. Of course, there is also plenty of free content and updates alongside the DLC release. Not only are there new enchantments and breathtaking new levels, but there's also a brand new feature called Raid Captains. Raid Captains are friendly tour guides that... Wait, that's not right. They're super challenging new enemies that will change the way you play the game. That makes a lot more sense. Seek out Raid Captains where they lurk in the hidden corners of the world to add a new level of challenge and new treasures to your missions. The free update and the Hidden Depths DLC are both available on May 26th. To learn about more of these offers and how to get the DLC pack for your platform of choice, visit the Minecraft Dungeons website. So as you can tell, Minecraft Dungeons is getting a pretty cool update. We're getting new ocean updates, and we're getting some new cool raid captains. So first, let's talk about the raid captains. Now, we don't really know much about these raid captains. However, in the article, it does say that they'll be hidden around the world. So perhaps there's some kind of RNG enemy, or perhaps a new boss. Or perhaps it's just the ancient mob for the ocean update, but I would think that's probably not likely. Now, I would like to see how they add this. I'm assuming that they're going to look a lot like the Rampart Captain because of the captain in it. And the captain in Rampart Captain has that Pillager Captain banner thingy on it. So, I'd like to see how they add that. And other than that, there's not really much new other free contents coming. So now, let's just go and talk about what everyone has been wanting to talk about, which is the Hidden Depths DLC, and what stuff we're getting in it. So, if you know, Minecraft Dungeons on Twitter has been releasing some teasers. We have 2 so far, one about a pufferfish hitting some skeletons, and another one with a drowned and some bubbles. So, these teasers don't really give us much information. However, the actual trailer thing for it, the banner, I shall say, that's the right name for it, actually does give us a lot more information. Yes, the teasers do help a bit, but definitely the banner shows a lot of what we know. So let's go ahead and review the stuff in the banner. So when you look at the banner, you might see some things that pop out to you. For example, at the very left, you can see a skeleton with a crossbow, the players with some new equipment and armor, a giant ender-like guardian, and a drown with armor. And at the background, you can see a couple passive mobs from the aquatic update, for example, the sea turtle, dolphin, and at the very back, you can see a guardian and the new mob voted in the community update, the glow squid, along with some kelp and some drown. Surprisingly enough, I do not see a normal squid unless I'm blind. But if you see a normal squid, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But other than that, I did not see a normal squid, so perhaps we're only getting glow squids. That would be interesting, actually. So first, let's focus on the left-hand corner with the skeleton and the blue slimes. So this skeleton, unlike the other skeletons in the game, it seems to have a crossbow, which might indicate that it might actually do more damage, similar to a pillager. So that might be really interesting. And you can also see blue slime. I'm assuming this is just the blue variant of the slime. I don't think there's much difference, but I do like how they textured it to make it look like the water. Perhaps it might be camouflage, or might make it dangerous. That could be nice. You can also see some drowned, kelp, and a little bit of dolphins. Now, the dolphins, in Minecraft, they follow you around and play with your items. I don't know how they would be helpful in Minecraft dungeons, but perhaps they might just be a normal passive mob in the game. So now let's move on to the middle. In the middle you can see some players which appears to have armor and some new weapons. You can see an Elder Guardian that appears to be corrupted, some glow squids, and at the very back you can see a Guardian, and some more kelp, and some bubbles. Now, I don't know what the bubbles would exactly do. It seems like they would be more just for there as decoration, but they could have some use. As for the Guardian, I'm assuming they're going to be an enemy in an ocean monument-like level. I'm going to assume that the glow squid are also going to be passive, since squids are mostly passive in Minecraft. Perhaps they might slow you down with their ink, but other than that, I don't know what they would do with it. Now, moving on to the players. It seems like the guy with the glow squid armor, I think that looks pretty much like armor. I would say that that gold pickaxe might let you harvest a lot more gold. Like with the diamond pickaxe, you know, it harvests more emeralds. Perhaps instead of emeralds, this one harvests more gold. This could be a really interesting item if it does allow you to do that. Now, moving on to the guy with turtle armor, which is the one holding that weird enchanted kelp. I'm assuming that guy has a skin on, mostly because I don't feel like that looks like armor. Now, I do not know what he's holding. It could be an enchanted kelp, but I do not know what that is, so I don't have much to say about it. Now, moving on to the guy with squid skin. I am assuming that is a skin because, as I said, that does not look like armor. I mean, it could be armor. The Wikipedia does say it's armor, but I'm just going to say it's a skin for now. The trident, however, it might be a cool weapon if that. Maybe it's a ranged weapon because we already have a whispering spear that does double up as a trident. So perhaps this trident is a ranged weapon that can be replaced with a bow. Perhaps it could have impaling to allow us to deal more damage to the guardians. And then once we go to the very back, we have the guy with a conduit and turtle armor. That one definitely looks like armor. Now the conduit, I don't know how they would implement into Minecraft, but it could be, well, Minecraft Dungeons. It could be interesting to see how they do it, though. So that is all in the middle. Now let's move on to the big boy, which I'm assuming is the boss, which is that corrupted Elder Guardian. Now, in the Wikipedia site, it does say that it is called the Dominated Elder Guardian. So therefore, I'm going to call it that. But I do think they should change the name if that is the real name, because I do not like that name, honestly. Now, if this is the boss, it's most likely going to act like a guardian, shoot lasers, and summon guardians. Now, since this is a Minecraft Dungeons mob, it's most likely going to be a little different than what it usually is. Now, if this is a corrupted Elder Guardian, it will probably give you some kind of mining fatigue. However, I don't know how Minecraft mining fatigue would work in Minecraft Dungeons, but maybe it would give you a different kind of effect. Maybe one that slows you down, but other than that, we don't really know how this boss would really work. So I'm just going to go and say it's going to act like a guardian with some twists in it. But I will definitely say that looks like a really cool boss. I would definitely say, though, you should probably change the name from Dominated Elder Guardian if that is going to be the real name. Maybe something different. Maybe Ender Guardian or Trader something. Just don't make it Dominated Elder Guardian, please. That is a very terrible name. No offense. I mean, if that's the real name, go ahead. But I do not think that's a good name for this boss. If it is a boss. So moving on, let's go to the very right-hand corner. Now, before we do, since this boss seems to look like an Elder Guardian, we could potentially get Elder Guardians in the game. But if we do, I do not think they would be bosses. They'll most likely be mini-bosses. If they are bosses, okay, but I feel like they're most likely going to be mini-bosses instead. So now let's actually move on to the right-hand corner. So in the right-hand corner, you'll primarily see a sea turtle and a drowned that has a crown and a trident. Now, this is most likely going to be a very strong mob. I wouldn't say a mini-boss, but maybe a strong mob. Perhaps this could be one of the raid captains in the ocean biome. That could be very cool. I do not think this will be the ancient mob, because ancient mobs are enchanted versions of normal mobs. If we do get an ancient mob in the ocean DLC, which I'm pretty sure we are, it will most likely either be an enchanted guardian or a drowned. But one thing I did notice about this specific drowned with the crown, which I'm going to call Armored Drowned, because according to the Wikipedia it's called that, but it's not an official name. It is not going to be called Armored Drowned. It'll definitely be called something else, but for now I'm going to call it that. it has an interesting trident. It is not like the normal trident. It's actually very different. It has like an icy texture to it. Now, I'm not sure if this will be a new drop or if this is just a Whispering Spear, but I will definitely say that is a really cool trident, and I would like if this was a new item we could get, maybe dropped specifically from this new drown. It could be a really cool item. Perhaps it would be stronger. Maybe since it has some ice, it could have frozen built into it, which could be a really cool enchantment built in with this trident. So definitely, I would say this is a really cool mob, and I would love to see this in game. I would love to fight this guy, but of course we have to wait until May 26th. So that is all that I can see that's really interesting in the banner. So now let's move on to the less interesting and stuff that we don't really know about. Before we do, let's talk about the pufferfish. The pufferfish is a new mob that's coming in Minecraft Dungeons, which seems to puff up when something's close, which will damage enemies and players while poisoning them. This could be potentially useful and damaging at the same time. So now let's move on to levels. In the Minecraft Wikipedia, it says that there's a new level called Coral Rise. I do not know if this is official or not, so please do not quote me on that, but it does say that, so I wanted to tell you guys that. Other than that, for mobs, we're kind of just getting normal stuff that I've already said. We're getting like cod, salmon, pufferfish, turtle, dolphin, squid, glow squid, tropical fish, and so on and so forth. But other than that, it's really just everything that I've already gone forward. Now, there is a consumable called the Heavy Harpoon, which is an unofficial name, which is, according to Gamepedia, in the files. Now, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I wanted to let you guys know. Now, I would wonder how this Heavy Harpoon food would work. It's probably going to be a food. It might make you heavy or maybe more strength because it says Heavy Harpoon. Perhaps it will increase your jump. But other than that, we don't really know what it will do. So, almost a lot of the stuff in this DLC is mostly just speculation because we don't really know a lot. But I will definitely say this is going to be a really cool DLC and I cannot wait. Now, if there's some stuff that I'm missing in this video and I find out later, I'll definitely let you guys know in the comment section below. But other than that, this is going to be the end of the video, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you out a lot. I'll definitely say this is going to be a really cool DLC. I know I just said that twice. I actually did. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. This is the Drifting Lemur. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.